Hello and welcome to yet another beautiful time. It's a beautiful Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We're on to 32 FM 94.9, the station that is filling the world with laughter. My name is OLUTAYO. Welcome to your morning tonic, the Break of Dawn newspaper review.
All right, welcome on board from my end as well. My name is GBEMISOLA SOYEMI. I have with me this morning the Punch newspaper, the Vanguard newspaper, the Independent newspaper, and Daily Post. I'll be taking headlines from the Punch newspaper now. Ondo Forests, federal government support for lawlessness is outrageous. Calls for restructuring go to National Assembly. Presidency tells ACF. 5 dead in Osun, Ogun. Rivers Road crashes. Imo residents ask government to remove abandoned cops. Also in the Punch newspaper, man arraigned for 20 million naira car sale fraud in Borno. NGF distances governors from Bello's comments on COVID-19. Court jails Ondo pastor for lying against church founder. Family to cop killed by protesters. 4 months to retirement seeks help. 23-year-old student jailed 5 years for cultism in Akwa Ibom. Man backs 3 years imprisonment for Rivers oil theft. NSCDC smashes illegal dump in Rivers, arrests 2. Abuad will soon produce indigenous COVID-19 solution. That's coming from some set of researchers. Police arrest sales boy, gang for robbing loss. Southwest governors should employ laws to cage killer herdsmen. That's coming from Monarchs. Okorocha fumes as Imo alleges ex-governor looted ceramic factory facilities. Ondo Forest presidency elevates herdsmen above law, says SMBF. And finally from here, 60-year-old man jailed for assaulting Ikeja disco worker. Those are headlines from the Punch newspaper.
So some more from Premium Times, and from there, Jonathan Jega Nwodo expressed divergent views on restructuring Nigeria. Nigerians pay one of the world's highest implicit tax rates. Additional, why restructuring of Nigeria won't work? Jonathan, why restructuring of Nigeria won't work? Jonathan, how firms linked to XSDF Babachila were paid for grass-cutting contract witness. And again, child sexual abuse rocks another Akwa Ibom school. Let's see some more from Premium Times. Gambo Jimeta, former police IG, is dead. Buhari approves 6.45 billion naira for new oxygen plants. That's on COVID-19. Biden reverses Trump's decision to cut ties with WHO. Nigeria police rescue 8 abducted health workers. Mandela's foundation rocked by corruption scandal. World leaders express optimism as Biden takes office. Joe Biden takes office. America's president calls for end to uncivil war.
I'm taking headlines from the Vanguard newspaper now. All right, so the first one here says about 400,000 register for National Teachers Conference, TRCN. Without unity, restructuring won't work. Jonathan. COVID-19, Lagos Assembly lifts suspension on Jumat service. NAMET to advance credible, reliable services in 2021. FG begins disbursement of 20,000 naira to Abuja women. Buhari orders immediate response to resurgent banditry in Zamfara state. Nigeria's trade deficit rises 11% to $1.27 billion. Industrial Training Fund disclaims recruitment advert. Insecurity, Lagos lawmaker renews calls for state police. COVID-19, Benue embarks on mass production of free face masks for students. Nnamdi Kanu to Southwest youths, don't rely on government to defend your territories. Federal High Court ruling on IMC. Buhari should stop the charade at NDDC group. Oyo Reps member recovers from COVID-19, narrates experience. We should stop foreign businesses exploiting our markets, Buhari. Hunters will expose Yorubas who collude with others to kidnap, kill people in Southwest. Oba Ajijola Anobi. COVID-19, Nigeria on track with economic sustainability plan. That's coming from Bello. Commuters, residents lament return of Apapa gridlock after removal of mobile police. And finally, out-of-school children drops from 10 million to 6 million in 2020. That's coming from the federal government.
From the Guardian newspaper, federal government state allocates less than 5% to agriculture. Let constitution amendment reflect populist wishes, Jonathan tells National Assembly. Presidency elevating Fulani herders above law, SMBLF alleges PGF Ondo monarchs back quit notice to herdsmen. Governors shift arrival of COVID-19 vaccines to February. Governors shift arrival of COVID-19 vaccines to February. Buhari orders FIRS to enforce strict tax payment. Missing state assets allegedly found in Okorocha's warehouse. Still from politics, intrigues as Southeast APC shareholders troubleshoot for Anambra Guba. Employment crisis in Cross River pits civil servant against labor. Civil servants labor against government. At summit, Yoruba leaders drum support for Tinubu's 2023 political ambition. And from the sports side of the Guardian newspaper, what has gone wrong in Liverpool's title defense? There's a question there from the business side. Concerns over Safe Sky as accident record worsens. Experts list ways to tackle Nigeria's economic woes. Still from the Guardian newspaper, let's see some more before we go to another paper. Vice principal rapes impregnates 12-year-old girl in Katsina. FX appoint. Let's go to another paper.
All right, Independence newspaper. Group wants collective efforts to end gender-based violence. Also, pensioners urge federal government on wage increase. Price depreciation in high-capped shares brings NSC index down to 0.12%. That's something from the business scene. Quit notice to others. Ondo, Assembly, NURTW, youths, others back Akere Dolu. APC warns members against fresh crisis. Buhari asks MDA, others to grant FIRS access for tax collection. Also this morning, pigeons. Buhari has no time for idle wailing wailers. That's coming from Femi Adesina. Buhari mourns ex-IGP Gambo Jimeta. PDP has no moral justification to govern Anambra again. Adinoba. COVID-19. Governors meet Okonjo Iweala. Experts over COVID-19. Also, communal clashes. Akwa Ibom Police Command sues for peace. 2023 presidency. Kogi lawmakers visit Niger. Canvas support. Macaulay commends contractors working on drainage system. All right, I'm taking more headlines from the Independent newspaper now. Pensioners urge federal government on wage increase. Also, this morning, COVID-19, federal government releases 6.45 billion naira for oxygen plants in 38 locations. Jonathan, Jega, Unwodo disagree on restructuring. APC wants members against fresh crisis. Okay, I took that earlier. Those are headlines from the Independence newspaper.
And from Daily Trust, blasphemy. Court sets aside death sentence of Kano singer. Discharges teenager. Bandits. Buhari orders swift response as bandits abduct calls in Zamfara village. Buhari, why we borrow to finance budget. Obasanjo sworn into office without constitution in 1999. Unwodo, discipline, sincerity, security will rescue Nigeria. North Central Forum. Let's fix fundamental issues first. Jonathan implements Jonathan's confab report. Adebanjo restructuring. ACF rules out to return to regional government. Jaganwodo Adebanjo restructure Nigeria now. Okay, let's see some more from Daily Trust. 2023 low turnout as Yoruba Summit pushes for Tinubu presidency. Only fresh elections can end NBBF crisis. Scandal. Federal government approves guidelines for Executive Order 5. Still some headline here from Daily Trust. We will unseat Makinde in 2023 or your APC. Aguero self-isolating after contracting COVID-19.
All right, Daily Post, Zamfara, I have never given vehicles to bandits. Matawale, COVID-19 vaccines, watch what you say. Fayemi cautions Governor Yaya Bello. Multiple agencies make Nigerian ports unattractive, adds credited to some customs agents. Also, Gambo Jimeta, Nigeria has lost a great son. Buhari. South African minister dies of COVID-19. NITDA charged to develop Nigerians' capacities in IT. Police reacts as Buhari appoints Marwa NDLEA chairman. Zamfara killings, Matawali walks out, Emir during meeting, suspends district heads. Breaking, Gambo Jimeta ex-Nigeria police IG is dead. Kwara House passes 2021 budget. NSAS presidency governors take new action. All right, some other stories from the Daily Post newspaper now. Wike under fire over donation of 500 million naira for rebuilding of Sokoto Mosque. Buhari approves 6.45 billion naira oxygen plants for COVID-19 treatment. Ganduje issues stern warning as 19 members of one family test positive. Buhari orders MDAs to grant access to FIRS for tax collection. COVID-19, Governor Badaru directs Jigawa civil servants to resume work. Biden orders resumption of visa processing in Nigeria, others on Trump ban list. Shocking photos of isolation center in Taraba NYC orientation camp. That's regarding COVID-19. NIN registration, telecoms operators speak on Buhari government's extending deadline. Goodluck Jonathan reveals why restructuring will not work, rejects one-party system. That has 7-day ultimatum. We are fully behind Akeredolu. He heard our cries. Ondo farmers, drivers, forest guards. Anambra government shuts private schools for flouting COVID-19 protocols. And finally, COVID-19, Portugal announces closure of schools for 2 weeks.
And from the Daily Times, APC wants to treat criminal issues as family affairs. Group wants reintroduction of man of war in schools. Federal government reiterates commitment to mitigate COVID's impact on children. Let's see some more from Daily Times. OPC lawyer back Akeredolu over herdsmen notice to quit. NEF kicks US to join global initiative to share vaccines. Biden issues order on doing key Trump policies on first day in office. New retirement age for teachers takes effect January the 1st. Trading reverses on NSE indices drop by 0.12%. One more here. Before we go on a break, governors disown Bello for rejecting COVID-19 vaccines. That'll be all from Daily Times. We'll go on a short break now. We will be back.
FM 94.9.
Honey, must you go?
Babe, you know I must. Besides, you can always video call me.
What if your battery runs out?
I've got my power bank.
Hey, and when your power bank runs out?
Babe, I've got my laptop.
Okay, wait. What if your data runs out?
Babe, you know we never run out of data.
Never run out of data with Airtel Home Broadband Unlimited Ultra plans. Enjoy unlimited data with no speed cap plus extra data daily, so you never have to worry about running out. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
Babe, but I just left the house.
Yes, honey. It's video calling all the way.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Breakfast your day every day with the nourishment of malt, milk and cocoa and the delicious taste of Milo.
Nestle, good food, good life.
Kí ló dé tó já sí pọ́ọ̀tù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Ó yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ kan ní kẹ́.
Ta ló sọ yẹn? Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ṣe ń ṣe pásítà tèmi nìyẹn o. Àti pé golden penny ni pásítà tí kì í lẹ̀pọ̀ kò sí ìyọnu.
Àwọn èmi fèsì pẹ̀lú ṣàjẹ́ àti oríṣiríṣi. Àtàkà tí kò kún náà ti rú woro.
Gbádùn golden penny pasta. Bó o ṣe fẹ́, a ṣe golden penny pasta pẹ̀lú èpo àlìkámà, durum wheat tó ní protein tí kì í sì lẹ̀pọ̀. O ní àǹfààní láti sè é, bù ú tàbí jẹ bó o ṣe fẹ́ nítorí pé kò ní lẹ̀pọ̀. Pẹ̀lú golden penny pasta, bó o ṣe fẹ́ ló dáa jù.
Baby, wake up.
I'm awake. What happened?
When you carry me from my papa house, enter this our house, you promise me say you no go lie and cheat on me.
Lie and cheat, ke?
You're lying, no. No be 3K data per month they do for the two of us. Why be say when my own finish, you go see they browse. You go call they laugh for WhatsApp and Instagram. Go even they send me message you are no fit open. You no love me, You don't know data when I know they.
Madam,
No vex forget too much, eh? You forget to yarn you say, na my MTN app, they dash am the best data deals on MTN. Every time when you load data, pay 500 naira and get 2.5 gigabytes. Pay 6,000 naira and get 20 gigabytes instanta. Download my MTN app, put for phone without cover for Google Play Store and for the iOS App Store. Terms and conditions deal.
Baby, wake up now.
What happened again?
Oh yeah, come show me how to buy data for my MTN app.
It's a brand new day and I'm feeling the heat. I walk into the bathroom so I can hit the street. I'm not just looking for a shower, I'm looking for a dry. I feel like no other confidence through a nice and cool chill. It's an all-in-one soap, so dope, cause it kills germs, makes you fly, got you smelling so fresh. Yeah, plus it's Premier Cool season, got me feeling fresh for no reason. Yeah. Stay chilled with Premier Cool Toilet Soap. Removes 99.9% of germs and contains real menthol extracts for that icy cool feel.
Guy, what's in the make you scatter house like this, eh?
I beg, you help me see my Airtel SIM.
I carry and give Sade yesterday, but you know they use them again now.
Yay! You don't carry my bonus gift landlord picking. Now today you go pack out.
On top Airtel SIM?
Yes, so if you don't reach 15 days where you never use your Airtel SIM, go find them now. Because why? Ogonga will full on top of. Hey, get 2,000 naira airtime plus extra 200 MB for just 200 naira. The more you recharge, the more you are woofo. To begin enjoy this awoof, just dial *241*7#. Terms and conditions, Joe.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM
94.9.
FM 94.9, the station that is filling the world with laughter. It's the Breaking On newspaper review reaching you live from our audio-visual studio located on the 4th floor, Cocoa House, Dugbe, Ibadan. So we are live on YouTube, 32 FM 949 Ibadan, 32 FM 949 Ibadan, live on YouTube. There you can also go there and let's engage. You can drop your headline there. Austin Adumo is right here with us in the studio. Good morning to you, Austin Adumo.
Good morning, Tayo.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Gbemi just went straight to the headlines the other time. I wanted to say Aqua Matani.
Really, I think the Hamilton had the carryover from last year.
I can
so
imagine.
now it's showing us, it's rewriting the papers.
January is almost ending and the thing is really biting hard now, or somehow,
I don't understand.
I can feel it this morning, though. Austin Adumo, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Is today the D-Day?
Yes.
Let's talk.
Yeah. If you look at the issue in Ondo State, you discover that it has assumed so many dimensions. There was a situation in the state yesterday, especially the capital, wherein the indigene had to come out in solidarity with their governor, that they stand by their governor in whatever position that he has taken. We must be very clear about it. We are talking about unregistered herders, not those that are legitimate. For you to maraud the forest without registration, it means that there is an ulterior motive. So the purpose of this should be seen for a way to enhance security in Ondo State and for the safety of the people at that matter. If you look at what the law says, it is expressly stated that the primary purpose or the essence of a government is security and welfare. So we must take that very seriously. Irrespective of the type of welfare that you are trying to provide for the people, they need to be alive first to be able to enjoy this. So this is not a war on any section of the country. This is not a war against anybody. The terms are very clear and they are also very explicit that you don't have to stay in the forest to be able to adopt people and at the end of the day negotiate for ransom, collect this ransom, get back to the forest. The primary purpose should have been that all hands should be on deck to be able to flush out these people. I tell you, some of these guys that perpetrate this act of kidnapping, adoption, and what have you in our various forests, especially in the southwest. They are not herders. That's just the truth. They don't hold cattle. In short, the legitimate cattle rearer are sometimes victim of the operation of these guys. And they operate more or less like bandits. So I think a time has come in the country where governors should exercise their powers. Let them come together, exercise their power. The power is safety for my people first. So the change in narrative, they said some people should go away or not. No. If you have a clear conscience, you fear nothing.
But could it be that some of them are trying to be diplomatic, some of the governors now?
Of course, we need political will to be able to do that. Some of the governors are trying to be diplomatic. See, you don't have to be in the good book of everybody, especially the federal government. Because if you look at it, for example, some people who never liked Akeredolu before, maybe for political reason or for one reason or the other, they are beginning to drum up support for him. There is no how you would draw a line between security of the life of your people and you will not enjoy their support. So that is the truth of the matter. So we must get to a level where we put politics apart. Because if we talk about security, we need to also address it frontally. Because you also need to be secure, you also need to be safe to be able to play politics. It has never really helped. So we must get to a level where we have to secure the life of our people, and we'll make that a primary priority of the government.
All right. Although in your state, the governor has given his assurance to the citizens of the state that they should be calm and rest assured nothing negative will happen today. But what do you see, particularly with the ultimatum given by Chief Sunday Igboho and the assurance from the governor? What we know is that what the law states is that in 7 days, an illegal occupier of a land must vacate.
Yes, it's stated, Section 44 of the Constitution. The Constitution talked about forceful occupation of the land. Because if you occupy forcefully, it means that you have committed what they call a trespass. And you have to vacate. That is what it means. On the issue of Oyo State, I think it has to be addressed in a way that it will not cause crisis. And the governor must also come out very clean. Because the statement of the governor, let's put it clearly, legally speaking now, Sunday Igboho is a non-state actor. It's not known to law. I'm also happy that the governor had to come out to calm the nerves. Because if that is not done, it means that anybody can just take law into their hands. So he has no right whatsoever to say, oh, some people should live somewhere. But the problem is that how did we get here? As the governor is trying to address the issue of the constitution, that no individual or group reserve the right to issue quick notice, he must also address the persistent issue of people being killed, especially in our forests. Because if you look at it, that Aziz, Ibarakwa Aziz, has now become like a dangerous zone in Oyo State in terms of the activity of these guys.
But where government refuse or fail to act, you said the other time that the essence of government or governance is the welfare, and security of the people. But where they fail to act, then you find non-state actors taking up that role.
That is the area the Oyo State governor particularly has not done well. Because how did we even get to a level where some people like Sunday Igboho will now be issuing ultimatum? You understand? This issue has been on. You don't have to continue to kill my people. I want to come out decisively. We have come out to tell these governors, act. You have the power to act. Put politics aside. Act in a way that guarantees the security of lives and property of your people. So what I want the governor to do is also to emphasize the other leg of it, that, you are free to stay. Henceforth, this activity will no longer be condoned. It will be dealt with decisively. I am happy that Akeredolu belongs to the ruling party at the federal government. If not so, it will have been like politics because it does not belong to their party. That is why I'm happy that he has taken that step. So let's see how it goes. Let's see the people who always want our people to get killed and the other people get away with it. So the issue of Oyo State, let there be peace. Of course, you cannot add, but the government must also be very proactive to handle some of this issue. It is not just enough to come out and say, oh, no threat, nobody should go, let's do our business. We must be able to clearly define those who are causing this crisis, not the legitimate elders.
The Fulani community says those who are killing people and abducting people around that area are those who are involved in illegal mining. All right, but have they ever spoken up or helped in apprehending some of these criminals in the past?
That is the issue. You know, the town hall meeting held by Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, he pointed at them. You must be partner in progress in fishing out these people. Some of you rear cow, you go to the forest, you do these things in some of these bushes, and this illegal activity takes place. And if you think about them, most of these people that are being adopted, except we have to deceive ourselves, we must be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that they are not these people that we talked about. We must label them as criminal. If they are illegal miners, what have you been able to do as a body to collaborate with the community, in terms of the host community, to collaborate with the government in bringing these people to justice? These are the issue. Go and look at the testimony of those who have survived this adoption. Look at what they say. Even if you don't hear the language, most of the time you recognize them, the way they look and the way they are. That is the issue. We must not shy away from that obvious truth that there are people who are doing this, whether they are foreigners or not. We need to come together as a people to flush them out. That is what we are asking for. It is not just every time we issue this threat, it looks as if we are targeting certain section, we are targeting certain ethnic group. I just told you, these people, some of them, they don't own cattle. The legitimate cattle breeder that are doing their business, they are sometimes victim of their activity because they rustle their cow.
All right, from the Guardian newspaper, tackling security now before it's too late. Alafin tells Buhari, still on security.
Still on security. There's nothing we can do as a people without talking about the issue of insecurity. So the government must look for a way to tackle this issue. And one of the best ways to do that is to call the people to order. We are not saying criminality has no ethnic group. That's the truth. But the idea is that let everybody come together, including the government and the people, to look at this issue holistically. Not anytime we ask people to vacate the forest, or anytime we say, oh, we are not going to stand it again, where some people will be killing our people and some people will look at it as an affront. They will now be speaking for them. They will now be saying, oh, it is not constitutional, it is this. What is the role of the constitution now? The constitution now places high premium on human life. Security first.
Just before we leave the issue of security and insecurity, there's a story in the Vanguard that says Buhari orders immediate response to resurgent banditry in Zamfara State. Isn't this beginning to look like, or isn't this looking like rhetorics one more time? Because it looks like every time there's an issue of kidnapping or banditry or whatever it is anywhere around the country, the president comes out to issue statements like this. He orders, maybe the IGP to move his base from one place to the other, from the headquarters to maybe where the happening is taking place over and over again. Isn't this, all of these statements, issues every now and then, are they not rhetorics?
See, if you look at the activity in Zamfara, for some time, the activity of bandits has actually gone down. There is a kind of resurgence in the activity in the last 1 week. That is why the president is ordering special forces to go and flush them out. But like we have said, look at what happened in Zamfara and some of the northwestern part of the country, wherein government will come out boldly to negotiate with this group. You understand? They know them. They know where they reside. It's always the forest. Their activity is nomadic in nature because they are not always on the spot. They are known to be moving from one place to the other. But they have a central base where they coordinate their operation. That is the reserve. That is the forest. Now, what is happening there is what we are looking at in the southwestern part of the country. That if we don't nip it in the bud as a matter of urgency, it will also degenerate to a level where government will now be negotiating with this individual. That, oh, you need to allow us to live. Maybe we should be paying you this amount of money so as to be able to live in our own land, or you give us some time. And the fund that is being given to these people as a result of negotiation are also being used to procure weapons that they use in turn to perpetrate this crime. So these are things that we really need to look at. So as a government, let's move beyond rhetoric. Whatever effort that we can put in place that will help us to tackle the issue of insecurity, let us look at it holistically, without profiling any group, without profiling any section of the country. Like we have said, anybody, look at Akeredolu, for example, before Amoteku came on board. You know, he got to a time they nicknamed him the Governor General of Amoteku because he championed it. He had to take the cause to the Vice President in Abuja as a matter of the law. And when it comes to the law, you cannot fault it because he's also a senior advocate of Nigeria. So he's an authority as far as that is concerned. He was a victim of the activity on Ilesha-Ibadan Road. Can you remember? When his convoy was almost overrun. So he saw it, he knew what it means. That is why he's talking about it. That is why he's being vehement about it. That I know these people, you must vacate. Not as if you can't do legitimate business. If you want to do business, are you not supposed to even register with Corporate Affairs Commission? And the government, the governor is the landlord in the state, is saying that come and register.
And cattle rearing is not a national occupation.
Of course, it's not a national occupation. It's just like poultry business. You acquire your land, you do your business.
All right, Austin is firing this morning. We're going on a short break now. We will be back to take more stories. Please stay tuned.
94.9.
Guy, what's in the make you scatter house like this, eh?
I beg, you help me see my Airtel SIM.
I carry and give Shade yesterday, but you know they use him again now.
Yay! You don't carry my bonus give landlord picking. Now today you go pack out.
On top Airtel SIM?
Yes, so if you don't reach 15 days where you never use your Airtel SIM, go find them now. Because why? Ogonga full on top of. Hey, get 2,000 naira airtime plus extra 200 MB for just 200 naira. The more you recharge, the more you are woofo. To begin enjoy this awoof, just dial *241*7#. Terms and conditions, Joe.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Hey, why did you put it in the pot like that? You're supposed to break it first. Says who? This is how I cook my pasta. Besides, it's golden penny pasta. It's non-sticky, so it doesn't matter. But I want to cook it with meatballs mixed with pepper sauce and cheese.
Go ahead and enjoy your golden penny pasta just the way you want it. Golden penny pasta is made with durum wheat, which contains protein, and it's non-sticky, so you can cook, serve, and eat just the way you want it. With golden penny pasta, your way is best.
tí wọ́n bá lo ráyéwá nítorí pé o lówó lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n bá ń tàn ọ́ pọ̀ ráyéwá nítorí dúkìá tó pọ̀ tó ní ọkàn ò tí ì balẹ̀ pọ̀ ráyéwá àlàáfíà lògùn ọrọ̀ ṣáájú ara rẹ o ìlera sílẹ̀ mí gígùn gbogbo àrùn tí ń ṣe ẹ̀dá láyé náà kọ́ láyé fi ń ṣe ni bí dọ̀tí bá pọ̀ lára tí gbogbo ẹ́ńjìnì tásẹ̀dá dá bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó kọsẹ́ má fòyà tó bá ṣe bí ẹni rárá tára rẹ ò ṣe déédéé pinnu lóòkàn àyà ara rẹ o Ventolin cleanser ní kò sẹ́mu agbanugbade fọgẹ̀dẹ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ara dànù Ventolin jagunlabi pankopi ọ̀rẹ́ ara tọmọdé tàgbà tọkùnrin tóbìnrin ló lè lò ọ̀sọ́kùnrin sóbìnrin dò pépé Ventolin cleanser atẹ́jẹsẹ̀ maradan bíi kóròsìn Ventolin cleanser kìkìdé gbòógì tí ò lọ́tínú la fi ṣe ó ti wà káàkiri ilé ìtajà ògùn jákèjádò ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà a sì ń wá alágbàtà fún Ventolin cleanser pé nọ́mbà kò demand 08034051533 08034051533 iléeṣẹ́ ẹ̀mí one naturalist care ló ṣe Ventolin cleanser òun láyé tún lò.
Guy, how far now?
Omo, if you see this game, in fact, go to channel 203 now.
Wait, let me check. But I can't view the channel.
Really? You haven't heard of Step Up? Now I'm watching live sports action from the biggest leagues since I upgraded my DSTV subscription. And I got the next higher package.
That's right. Step up to the next level. If you're on the younger package and upgrade to confirm, you will get the next higher package. DSTV Compact, worth 7,900 naira to enjoy all the live matches. Offer available for a limited time only. Terms and conditions apply.
If you want confidence on a baffle, Premier Cool. It keeps you fresh on it's Premier Cool. You go shine for body and you go fresh. If you want confidence on a baffle.
Stay chilled with Premier Cool Toilet Soap. Removes 99.9% of germs and contains real menthol extracts for that icy cool feel.
Honey, must you go?
Babe, you know I must. Besides, you can always video call me.
Hey, what if your battery runs out?
I've got my power bank.
Hey, and when your power bank runs out?
Babe, I've got my laptop.
Okay, wait. What if your data runs out?
Babe, you know we never run out of data.
Never run out of data with Airtel Home Broadband Unlimited Ultra plans. Enjoy unlimited data with no speed cap plus extra data daily, so you never have to worry about running out. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
Babe, but I just left the house.
Yes, honey. It's video calling all the way.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back to the Breaker Dawn newspaper review on 32 FM 94.9. All right, we still have Austin here, and of course, I'm still here. Tayo is still here as well.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been talking about security and insecurity, but then I'm taking it a little far away from that. This is in the Punch, and it says calls for restructuring go to National Assembly. Presidency tells ACF Nwodo Adebanjo as agitation spreads. Prominent Nigerians, including the immediate past President General of Ohanese Indigbo, Chief John Nwodo, a chieftain of Afenifere, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, and the chairman of the Ariwa Consultative Forum, Chief Audu Ogbe, on Thursday said there is an urgent need to restructure Nigeria for it to attain its full potential. They made the call at the 18th Daily Trust Dialogue with the theme Restructuring in Nigeria: Why, How, and When. The agitation has increased over time.
Yes, I think people are beginning to come to time that we actually need to restructure. The modality as to how is the major factor now. Some proponents, especially the Ohanese and the Afenifere, they are calling for a return to the parliamentary system of government. And the ACF, which is the 1963 Republican Constitution, you understand? The ACF, they are also of the opinion that, of course, we need to restructure, but this parliamentary system of government implies that regions will now become federative units rather than state. Those ones are saying that we have 36 states. How would that work? How easily or feasible for states to now submit their autonomy to their region? That even the 1963 constitution that we are even talking about that we should go back to, if that constitution was so robust, why did we have the January 15, 1966 coup? Why did we have a counter coup in July of that same year? You understand? So it's neither here nor there. People like Atairu Jaga, they are saying that it is those who do not enjoy current government patronage that are calling for restructuring. But whether we like it or not, we also need to restructure. Then some people are also afraid of restructuring to a large extent, because when we talk about resource control, there are some people who are contributing little or nothing as far as the national resources is concerned, and at the end of the day, they get even more from revenue sharing. So those ones are threatened, and we are saying that this current structure, one, is quite expensive. One, it gives room to indolence, especially on the part of state government. Some people imagine a state government generating 3 billion IGR per annum. You understand? And at the end of the day, how do you survive? So these are all issues that we have to address. But I think we should start with devolution of power. Let us delist the exclusive legislative list. The current structure is not practicable. It's no longer practicable. That's just the truth of the matter. We can't have like 96 items on the list, and we have about 60-something on the exclusive legislative list, wherein the federal government alone can legislate. And for those that are afraid of restructuring because of resource control, because allocation oil money may no longer come, oil is already a drying resources. We must look at that very critically. Then let us also look at the area of agriculture. Let us look at Netherlands, for example. They are the largest exporter of food in the world today. They made over $100 billion from exportation of food produce, the highest in terms of potato export in the world, in terms of vegetable. So these are areas. So what I'm saying is that we don't need to have natural resources like oil before we survive. Agriculture is the mainstay of the economy, used to be the mainstay of the economy. And in some part of the world, some people still take it seriously that agriculture still give them the highest form of revenue. So we must think outside the box. But let us begin with the process of devolution of power. And people like Adebanjo, they are calling on going back to the 2014 confirm that dead so much on devolution of power. In other words, we need to empower the more federating unit, especially the state. So let us put all of this together. I'm happy that everyone has realized that we need to tinker with the structure. Then the presidency is saying that let's go to the National Assembly. Our sovereignty as a nation is in the National Assembly.
Will they do it?
That's the issue. But as a matter of urgency, I think between now and the next election, we really need to look at the structure. We need to tinker with the structure. Let's make it more practicable. That is what it means. This with the bottle federalism, where state we have to go to Abuja at the end of the month, I think it's no longer sustainable anywhere. That is why you see state government going to curry favor in the Asuro, going to Abuja to curry favor. I heard an interview wherein a governor in the United States of America said in the last 4 years he has not been to the White House because he has no business going there.
Could it be that the presidency is not interested? I've heard people say that this present administration, they just want to, finish up this tenure and leave whatever it is that is on ground. So could it be that they are not interested?
That is the problem. If the current executive arm of government, headed by President Muhammadu Buhari, who never believed in the 2014 confirm, who never believed in restructuring the country, will look at it. If they believe in it as a project, the National Assembly has no other choice than to concur.
But we've also seen the National Assembly trying to push it back to the executive.
The National Assembly will push it back to the executive because they know that the executive will kill it.
All right. I'm not surprised with Jonathan's position over restructuring since he's eating and dining with the ruling government. What happened to his 2014 confab? Unity in what sense? Tanya Don Pedro is asking a question. Time now to take phone calls from you. 0809 7000 949 0906 2000 949. Okay, someone here says I want to see the face of Austin. Austin, please get into the shot. All right, let's see. Let's take the call. Our first call here 009 7000 949. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Olufemi from Oyo.
All right.
This issue of sexual harassment, I want us to find solution to it. There are some people, students, junior school students, secondary school students that are even moral decadence in classes and they are even not covering their faces. The parents also should be arrested to even see them having sex with junior school students. And because their parents are giving them this phone to do all this nonsense different from their academic pursuit. So I think on Monday also one in front of school in Owode now the parents also should be arrested. Maybe the parents are being dealt with. They will be copying their children and taught them moral value so that all these issues, because what the students are even doing to themselves is even more than what is happening outside, so that the society moral will be built also. Because therefore this thing is getting worse every day.
All right, thank you. From the Guardian newspaper, at summit, Yoruba leaders drum support for Tinubu's 2023 political ambition. 009-7000-949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. Let's have your...
Thank you. It's Mr. Bolaji from Akubo.
All right.
Are you hearing me?
We can hear you.
Thank you. I want, concerning security in Oyo State, I want the governor of the state and Chief Sunday Igboho to see themselves as partner in progress. Look, when state actors fail to perform, non-state actors will rise up. I'm telling you authoritatively, these people are G3 of Igboho, and they have changed their tune now. I'd like to use the air of a kidnapping or killing in the Gagaland again. He didn't know, the man didn't know, the Seriki didn't know Igboho before. He has known him now. And there can never be any war. There should be somebody who will tell them what they are doing. Not good. If we reported these people to police will not act because most of their DBO are from their ethnic group. So there should be somebody who will leave. So it's not that Sunday Igboho and Governor Simakede are fighting. They are not. They are pursuing the peaceful coexistence within the Oyo State. And Sunday Igboho is not sending them out. Only those who are kidnapping and only those who are killing.
All right.
Let me tell you something,
okay.
Mr. Tayo.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that those boys troubling Ibadan, do you hear them of recent? Action is going on. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you. 009-7000-949.
0906-2000-949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good
morning to you.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Austin, this is Comrade Letter from Oyo. And Sunday Igboho, I think I begin to gather my opinion about the action of the governor. And that's why his actions will not bother me any longer. I think prior to him becoming the governor, Babala said, Sheyi Dao was stubborn. His middle brother, Barrister Amakere, told us not too long on here that he will only do what he wanted to do. And you cannot push him to do anything when he's ready to do it. Governor Jimobi was with him in Olubadan Palace prior before he was sworn in as governor, after he was elected. And Governor Jimobi was telling him, if you want to serve people for your state, there are some times you will be serious and be frank at the actions that you have won now. And I wish you well. But don't take us back to the era of don't go to Malete, don't go to Urodo. They are struggling in Ojo, that we don't want to go back to those eras. And are we not in the era now? If they are saying that Sunday Igboho might be having a guy with Governor Sheyi Makinde, prior to him becoming governor, he was romancing because he knew he has influence in him becoming governor. But now, because if Sunday Igboho has not made that threat, let's agree just a threat. These people will reshape the action. How long are telling the governor to do? And you cannot tell me that you know law more than Akinrolu, who issued the ultimatum. If I believe he will not follow it.
Oh, all right. Thank you for your contribution. The number to call is 0906-2000-949, 0809-7000-949. You can send a text message if you're trying to get through to us, but you can't. 0906-2000-949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Fagbemi from Ibadan. You see, on the governor, the Sunday Igboho, I'm not supporting the action of the governor 100%. Because when we talk about constitution, where is the constitution? When you and I know that these killer men move around carrying AK-47 rifle all around, killing people, many people, raping people. We are the government that time. They have not done anything reasonable. So there's no way we could not. Somebody must stand up to fight for his people. People ran to Sunday Igboho to come and save them. And I cannot blame him. Nobody can come to my domain, even me that I'm talking now, to come and perform stuff. And I fold my hand. I will deal with the person in my own way. That is the situation. So it is the government that should stand up and do the right thing. Nobody should blame Sunday Igboho. He's doing the right thing. Good morning.
Good morning to you. 0906 2000 949 0809 7000 949.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. What's your name, please?
I'm Adesiji from Agbo.
Go on.
Okay, I want to support the previous callers. And I've never disagreed with Idumo and the governor. But for the first time, I'm disagreeing. For the governor to be condemning Igboho on air, if the federal government cannot handle the Boko Haram banditry and herdsmen that are just the same people and different appellation, and the governor is saying somebody does not have the constitutional power. So do you think he can handle these people when the chiefs are down? The governor Tampo never condemned the clerics that said Kuka should leave Sokoto. He was diplomatic about it, but he is condemning Sunday Igboho now. When Sunday Igboho and Co chase out these people from Okiubu, he didn't condemn him then. He's now condemning him that we as constitution in Nigeria. Are we going to waste the time that we'll be begging them with money? He kidnapped two of my friends together. One, 7.5 million was collected. Another one, 2 weeks ago, 4 million naira. They always kill them. They kill every day, and he's not talking about constitution. He has lost my respect. Thank you very much.
0906 2000 949 0809 7000 949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. John Njoku is my name. Thank you, Austin. You see, I like each time people organization being called on president.
Hello, John. Are you there? Okay. John has gone to attend to his call. All right. Let's take more calls there before we go. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Your name?
My name is Gabriel. I'm calling from Ibadan.
All right.
Yes, we are talking about the issue of Sunday Igboho and the governor of Oyo State. I think if we say we are Oyo State indigents and we are Yorubas, we should be very, very creative in the way we handle issues. The governor has not said anything wrong at all. Sunday Igboho did not do anything wrong. But we have to, in common sense, did you expect the governor to come out and start saying, yes, Sunday Igboho, you have done the right thing, go ahead and fight them? No. The man is using diplomacy and common sense. Yoruba say, nǹkan tí àgbà fi ń jẹ̀kọ, abẹ́ ìwé ló wà. You don't have to come out and make noise about what you want to do. We should have gone underground to plan how to go about it. Governor needs to calm nerves down while he's working underground. We have matured and very sensible people in this country, and in particular in this Yoruba land. We should know how to handle issues. Don't blame the governor for what he has said. That is the best he should have said if he wants peace and if he wants this issue to be settled. We cannot just go out.
Okay. All right. I think those are all the calls we can take this morning because we have to go now. Thank you guys for staying with us on the Breakdown Newspaper Review on 32 FM 94.9. Tomorrow morning is another time for you to join us for headlines from the dailies tomorrow. All right. My name is GBEMISOLA.
And we've also been asked to disregard a voice note message urging people in Ibadan to stay indoors today. All right. So we have the assurance from the state government to go out and go about our lawful duties. All right, everything is under control. My name is OLUTAYO, OGUNADE. Also, Ndumo, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great day, dear listener, and bye for now.
wetin dey make you scatter